Wow! You have gone viral. And what they are saying about you is unbelievable. Archangel Michael says, the winds of destiny have shifted around you, and heaven itself has seen the commotion on earth. In ways you never imagined, your name has traveled faster than light, echoing across unseen places and whispered in circles you never entered. This is no ordinary ripple, it's a tidal wave of divine recognition, and it has placed you directly in the center of every conversation. People who once overlooked you can no longer ignore the magnitude of what you carry. It began subtly, like a quiet murmur that brushed past unnoticed, but within hours it became something extraordinary. Now, your image, your voice, and your essence are spreading everywhere, capturing hearts and silencing doubters. What they are saying about you is nothing short of unbelievable. Some speak with awe, calling you chosen and destined for greatness. Others are stunned, unable to grasp how you rose so high, how you suddenly stand in places they believed were unreachable for you. Every step you've taken, every silent battle you fought alone, has led to this exact moment. The unseen realm has pushed your presence forward, shining light on your story in ways the world cannot deny. Archangel Michael says, this isn't just attention, it's a sign that heaven's plan for you is unfolding before millions of watching eyes. The surge began without warning. One moment, life felt ordinary, your routine unchanged, your path quiet. The next, a divine spark ignited a chain reaction that shattered limitations. Posts, messages, videos, and voices carried your name like wildfire, racing across lands and seas. At first, you might have wondered if it was a dream, a fleeting spark that would fade away. But as the hours passed, as comments poured in and whispers turned into roars, it became undeniable. Something powerful was taking place. What they see in you is more than talent. It's the manifestation of divine favor. You have become a beacon for others, unknowingly inspiring those who thought hope had abandoned them. People watch you not out of curiosity alone but because something in their spirit recognizes your light. You've become the mirror through which they see possibility, proof that even in shadows, radiance can burst forth unexpectedly. Even now, while the world talks and reacts, heaven stands still for a moment, watching this rise. Every angel nearby knows that this has been written in your scroll long before today, long before the noise and viral moments. You were destined for exposure, not to glorify man but to fulfill a heavenly mandate no one else could carry. Archangel Michael says, as your name spreads, both blessing and envy awaken. Crowds that cheer for you will not all hold pure hearts. Yet, this too has been foreseen. The louder the noise gets, the more vital it becomes for you to remain anchored, unshaken by praise or criticism. Already, powerful individuals are speaking of you in closed rooms. They are amazed, questioning how you emerged seemingly overnight. Some plan to draw close, hoping to ride on your rising influence, while others will plot to undermine what they cannot understand. But none of them realize that this is not the work of men. No campaign, no staged performance could have caused such a sudden wave. This is heaven itself lifting you up, amplifying your presence because a moment is approaching where your voice must be heard by countless souls. Your story, once buried, is now illuminated. The same people who doubted your potential are now unable to look away. Their disbelief only proves how divine this moment truly is, because when heaven chooses, no human can explain it away. The unseen battles you fought, those silent nights of tears, those seasons where no one stood by your side, have all been recorded in the heavenly archives. Every sacrifice, every time you resisted giving up, has now translated into unstoppable momentum. Your journey wasn't meant to remain hidden forever. The time for obscurity has ended, and the world is now catching up to what heaven has always known. That is why this viral eruption feels surreal. It is the manifestation of years of unseen preparation. Strangers are speaking blessings over you without ever meeting you. Voices in distant lands are declaring that your rise gives them hope. What they are saying about you may feel overwhelming, but understand this: you are not merely going viral, you are fulfilling prophecy. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be swayed by noise or moved by disbelief. The same force that carried you this far will sustain you." This is not temporary attention. It is divine positioning for greater assignments ahead. You will notice shifts in the people around you. Some will suddenly reach out, pretending to support you though their intentions are mixed. Others will genuinely celebrate you, recognizing the light on your life. Discernment will become your shield in these days as heaven guides you to separate true allies from hidden opportunists. What they say about you will not always be kind. When light shines brightly, it reveals truth and challenges darkness, and not all will welcome that. Yet, every attempt to tarnish your name will only further prove that your calling is beyond human reach. Already, unseen forces have tried to halt this surge, but they cannot touch what heaven has ordained. Angels are stationed around your path, ensuring that every step you take leads closer to your divine destiny. What you are experiencing now is only the beginning. This attention is more than popularity, it is preparation for leadership. People are watching because they need guidance, because they are searching for authenticity in a world full of illusions. And heaven has chosen you to be the one who carries truth into their lives. Archangel Michael says, "Do not hide now. Do not shrink back into the shadows or silence your voice out of fear. The same light that has gone viral will continue to grow, and your task is to embrace it fully. Even as millions talk, heaven is speaking louder." The message behind this sudden rise is not fame, it is transformation. You are about to influence lives in ways you never thought possible, healing hearts and redirecting broken paths. People will come forward with testimonies of how your journey changed them. Some will say that watching your rise restored their faith, rekindled their courage, or reminded them that miracles still happen. These voices will multiply, forming an unshakable testimony of heaven's hand on your life. And though you may not yet see the full picture, know this: your influence is not confined to this moment. This surge is only the announcement of a legacy that will echo through generations. As days pass, unexpected doors will swing wide open. Invitations will arrive, opportunities to speak, lead, and create will pour in like never before. Resources you once lacked will suddenly appear, divinely placed in your path to support your mission. With every new platform, heaven will give you wisdom to use it righteously. You will not fall into the traps that consume many who rise too fast. Instead, your steps will be guided by angelic counsel, ensuring that your influence remains pure and unshakable. The voices saying unbelievable things about you will continue, but what matters is heaven's voice affirming you. This affirmation will drown out every false narrative, silencing lies before they can take root. Archangel Michael says, "Stay steadfast. As the world watches, remember that you are not here to please crowds but to fulfill a divine script that no earthly power can alter." Even as this wave intensifies, there will come a moment of divine revelation. Something hidden about your journey will surface publicly, shocking those who thought they knew your story. This revelation will not harm you, it will elevate you even higher, proving beyond doubt that your rise is nothing less than miraculous. Support will come from unexpected places. Individuals with influence, wealth, and resources will be moved to help you without seeking anything in return. They will recognize that partnering with you is partnering with a divine mission. And while blessings flow, challenges will try to rise as well. Attempts to distort your image, to twist your words, will appear suddenly. But each attack will fail before it begins because heaven's protection is impenetrable. This is only the dawn of what heaven has planned. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your heart, for the journey ahead is greater than anything you can imagine now. Your name will not fade with time. This isn't fleeting fame, it is a shift in spiritual authority. From this moment forward, wherever your name is mentioned, it will carry a divine weight that cannot be ignored. Communities will transform because of your influence. Movements will start with a single word from your mouth. Nations will take notice, not because of worldly power but because heaven itself has marked you as an instrument of change. Even when you rest, the work of angels will continue, expanding your reach and amplifying your message. People will awaken with dreams about you, visions of guidance linked to your path. This is how vast and unstoppable your impact will be. And through it all, you will remain protected, elevated, and continually surrounded by divine favor. In this sacred unfolding, Archangel Michael stands beside you, ensuring that every twist of this journey leads you closer to your ultimate purpose. What they say now is only a fragment of the truth heaven is about to reveal through you. Continue forward without fear. Keep your heart pure, your vision clear, and your faith unshaken. The same force that made you go viral will turn every moment into a stepping stone toward destiny. This is your time. This is your divine unveiling. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as the days unfold, this phenomenon surrounding you will only intensify. What began as a sudden spark has now grown into a divine flame that cannot be extinguished. People are not just speaking your name, they are carrying it into conversations, into meetings, into places where decisions that affect your future are being made. There are whispers in high places. Leaders and influencers are stunned by your emergence, wondering how someone they overlooked for so long could now hold the attention of millions. They are amazed because what is happening defies human logic. It is the signature of heaven written boldly over your life. And as they talk, heaven works silently but powerfully behind the scenes. Angels have been dispatched to ensure that every word spoken against you turns into a testimony that elevates you even higher. This viral movement is not just for recognition, it is the divine pathway leading you into promises long prepared for you. What they are saying about you may sound unbelievable, but the truth is far greater than their words. They see only glimpses of what heaven has fully ordained. The full unveiling of your destiny will leave even your strongest critic speechless. You will notice strange yet powerful signs confirming this shift. Dreams will become more vivid, showing you glimpses of rooms filled with people listening intently to your voice. Symbols of crowns, light, and open gates will appear to you repeatedly, signaling heaven's acknowledgement of your rise. Your environment will change. People who once carried resentment toward you will begin to feel uneasy because the divine energy around you is too powerful for them to remain. New alliances will form effortlessly, as if the universe itself is bending pathways to bring you the right companions for this journey. And as this happens, divine protection will surround you like a shield. Not a single plan forged against you will stand. Attempts to misrepresent or discredit you will dissolve like smoke in the wind, leaving those who conspired in confusion. Archangel Michael says, "These viral waves are not for entertainment, they are awakenings. Your voice is about to break chains for countless souls, guiding them out of darkness into light. This is why the world cannot stop talking about you." The surge of attention will soon translate into tangible blessings. Doors that were once locked tight will suddenly swing open. Invitations from distant lands, unexpected financial opportunities, and divine connections will appear almost daily. It will feel as if the heavens themselves have bent time and space to honor your rise. People who never believed in miracles will witness your journey and be forced to acknowledge divine intervention. Even skeptics who try to deny it will be drawn into conversations about your destiny, unable to resist the energy surrounding you. Every moment you spend now will hold multiplied significance. The smallest actions, the simplest words, will carry immense power to shift lives and inspire transformation. You have been positioned to be a channel through which heaven will pour wisdom, healing, and restoration into the world. Archangel Michael says, "Embrace this divine momentum without fear. You are stepping into a season where every move you make is guided, protected, and blessed beyond measure. And yet, amid the blessings, tests will arise. Shadows of jealousy will lurk around, trying to dim your light. Whispers of doubt will attempt to creep in, questioning whether you truly deserve this rise. But you will stand firm, knowing that this path is not man-made. The foundation beneath your feet has been laid by heaven itself, unshakable and eternal. No human opinion, no rumor, no attempt at sabotage can move you from where the divine hand has placed you. Even when storms of criticism arise, they will only highlight your resilience. As lightning strikes and winds blow, your faith will shine brighter, becoming a beacon for those watching from afar. Many will be drawn to you not because of perfection, but because you rise above every trial with divine strength. Archangel Michael says, "Every test you pass will amplify your influence even more, causing the world to speak of you with reverence and awe. You will soon witness a moment of divine reversal. Individuals who spoke negatively about you will be moved to confess their mistakes publicly. Relationships once broken will seek restoration because they cannot deny the power of transformation surrounding you. Nations will watch as your name transcends borders, sparking movements of faith, hope, and courage. It will not be through loud proclamations but through the undeniable evidence of miracles tied to your journey. Communities will begin to unite because of the message you carry. Barriers of culture, status, and language will crumble as people from all walks of life gather to witness the divine story unfolding through you. Archangel Michael says, "This is not ordinary fame, it is a spiritual awakening. Your rise is heaven's instrument to awaken sleeping souls and to ignite change where it seemed impossible." There will be times when you feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of it all. The weight of millions watching, the rapid pace of transformation, and the responsibilities that follow can feel immense. But even in those moments, divine strength will rise within you. Heavenly hosts will encamp around you, offering guidance, comfort, and supernatural wisdom to navigate every challenge. Messages will come to you in unexpected ways, a stranger's kind words, a sudden realization in silence, or even angelic whispers in moments of prayer. These will remind you that you are never alone on this journey. And as you keep moving forward, this viral moment will evolve into a lasting movement that reshapes lives and communities for generations to come. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare for a divine unveiling unlike anything before." What the world sees now is only the outer layer of what heaven is about to release. There are dimensions of glory, influence, and transformation waiting to be revealed through you. Prophetic encounters will guide you step by step, ensuring that every action you take aligns with divine timing. You will experience heavenly acceleration, achieving in days what others labor for years to accomplish. Voices of celebration will multiply as miracles flow from your journey. Healings, breakthroughs, and supernatural blessings will manifest around you, leaving no doubt that your rise is a heavenly assignment. What they are saying about you will soon shift from disbelief to reverence. The world will not just watch, they will witness history being written through you. The viral wave will not diminish, it will evolve. From a surge of attention to a sustained legacy, your name will be etched into spiritual and earthly records alike. Institutions will honor you, leaders will seek your counsel, and future generations will tell stories of this divine moment. What began as whispers and murmurs will become a roaring testimony of victory that no force can erase. Archangel Michael says, "Stand boldly now." Heaven has orchestrated this spotlight for a purpose far beyond human imagination. This is your divine calling, manifesting in ways you never thought possible. And as you step fully into this season, the world will see not just a viral figure, but a chosen vessel carrying the light of heaven. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Even as the waves of attention intensify, there is a divine stillness surrounding your soul. The noise of the world cannot disturb the heavenly calm placed within you. This is how you will remain grounded while millions speak your name, some in admiration and others in confusion. Messages about you will circulate in places you've never stepped into. In boardrooms, private networks, and secret gatherings, powerful people will discuss your rise, questioning how this shift happened. They will try to analyze it as strategy or luck, yet none of them will comprehend that this is a supernatural elevation. Some will feel threatened, sensing that your presence carries a new authority they cannot manipulate. But rather than tearing you down, these attempts will only highlight your strength. The more they resist your rise, the greater your influence will become. This isn't simply virality on screens, it's a spiritual transformation shifting the atmosphere around you. Heaven is ensuring that every conversation about you plants seeds of destiny across the earth. Soon, testimonies will emerge from people you've never met. They will share how simply seeing your story or hearing your name changed their perspective. Some will say it inspired them to leave toxic environments, pursue dreams they buried long ago, or return to paths they once abandoned. Strangers will approach you with tears in their eyes, telling you that your breakthrough felt like their own. They will say that when you rose, it felt as though hope was restored to countless hearts. Even in places where your name is spoken negatively, transformation will happen. Those who mock or doubt you will, unknowingly, spread the very message heaven wants the world to hear. Divine power will turn even ridicule into a trumpet announcing your divine assignment. Archangel Michael says, "Nothing can silence a voice heaven has chosen to amplify." The more they speak, the more unstoppable this movement becomes. The surge of attention will not stop at admiration, it will manifest as unprecedented blessings. Financial breakthroughs will arrive without struggle, partnerships will align effortlessly, and resources will multiply beyond expectation. Projects you once dreamed of will suddenly find investors and supporters rushing to bring them to life. Initiatives to help others, visions of building communities and transforming lives will gain unstoppable momentum. You will stand before multitudes not as one seeking fame, but as a channel through which divine solutions flow to humanity. The world will watch in awe as miracles and breakthroughs ripple outward from every step you take. Even those who opposed you will be moved to contribute to your mission, realizing that resisting you is resisting the hand of heaven itself. As the spotlight grows, spiritual opposition will try to rise more fiercely. Dark whispers will attempt to sow fear, confusion, and doubt. Envy from unexpected places will emerge, even among those you trusted. But do not fear. The same angels that lifted you up are fully armed to shield you. Every plan of sabotage, every attempt to tarnish your name will backfire spectacularly. You will witness moments where enemies fall into their own traps. Lies spoken against you will be publicly disproved in ways that glorify your journey even more. Instead of bringing you down, each scheme will become another platform lifting you higher. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven's shield around you is impenetrable. Your destiny is untouchable." In the midst of this transformation, you will experience divine encounters that redefine your purpose. Celestial visions will unfold during moments of stillness, showing you glimpses of future victories and global influence. Prophetic dreams will reveal steps you must take, names of people destined to help you, and places where you will release divine impact. These revelations will guide you like a compass, ensuring that not a single opportunity is missed. Heavenly wisdom will make your decisions precise and powerful. Words you speak will carry undeniable authority, shifting atmospheres, and unlocking breakthroughs for those who hear you. This is not a fleeting viral moment. It is a spiritual awakening reshaping your destiny and altering the lives of millions. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare for sudden recognitions of honor." Awards and accolades will arrive unexpectedly, celebrating contributions you haven't even publicly revealed yet. This is heaven honoring you before the world can catch up. Media outlets, organizations, and influential figures will highlight your name, calling you a trailblazer and a force of transformation. They will struggle to explain how you achieved so much so quickly because they cannot perceive the supernatural hand guiding you. Even history books will one day recount this period as a turning point, marking the moment your name shifted from obscurity to legacy. Your story will inspire future leaders long after your era. What they are saying about you is already powerful, but what they will say in years to come will be beyond imagination. And as you stand on platforms you once only envisioned, humility will remain your strength. You will not be swayed by ego or corrupted by praise. The same grace that elevated you will keep you aligned with heaven's purpose. Your generosity will ripple outwards, creating waves of kindness that touch forgotten souls. Foundations, missions, and movements born from your journey will uplift countless lives across nations. Communities will flourish, children will find hope, and broken systems will be transformed because heaven chose you to lead with light. This will be the ultimate proof that your rise was not about fame, it was about fulfilling a higher calling. Archangel Michael says, the world will one day realize that what seemed like virality was in truth a divine visitation. Your journey will not end with this moment. Even as years pass, your influence will evolve into something far greater than titles or recognition. It will become a living legacy carried forward by those you've inspired. Generations not yet born will speak your name with reverence, telling stories of courage, faith, and divine power. Leaders will rise, citing your journey as the spark that changed the course of their lives. And when heaven finally calls you home, your impact will continue, like a river flowing endlessly, nourishing futures you will never see but have already blessed. This is why what they say about you now is only the beginning. The full story of your destiny cannot be contained by time or human understanding. Archangel Michael says, rise boldly. Let the light of heaven within you shine without fear. What began as whispers will end as a thunderous proclamation across the earth. Even as you walk among men, your footsteps will echo in eternity. The divine energy surrounding you will heal, uplift, and restore everything it touches. This is your moment, not just for recognition, but for transformation. The viral wave will become an unending tide of divine power that changes the world forever.